Ladies and gentlemen, I have a fever and the only prescription is more workstations. So that's what we're going to do today here at Con Corp. Welcome back, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And before we do anything, I just want to say thank you for all your awesome suggestions on last episode. So a lot of you guys wanted to see things like a farmer's market and archery range, so we're going to make some of that stuff happen today. Apparently Inquisitive Inspector and the Swamp Guy have swapped their their respective workstations. That is interesting. Okay, you do you, guy. You do you. So, I think what we're going to do today, we're going to start off here by making a place for our Fletchers. So we got Fletcher Frank and Felicity Fletcher right here. And I want to probably have two more max level Fletchers, because they have some pretty decent trades. You know, sticks is a pretty good trade. You know, you can get crossbows and enchanted bows and arrows of regeneration and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. We can also trade away feathers, which we make in our factory over here, because we have a chicken farm in the factory that makes feathers and cooked chicken and also produces eggs for us. We can also trade away string, so that's pretty useful. You know, I got string here. Just trade it away just like that. Get some emeralds that way. And also flint. So I think it's worthwhile to have a couple of Fletchers. So we're going to go with, I think, 4 Fletchers. And we're going to make a archery range right in this area, which means Savannah Steve, you got to go, my friend. Oh, is this not... This looks like it would break quicker with the axe, but that is not the case. So let's move Savannah Steve. Going to move him to the road for right now. There we go. And I think we need to move... We'll probably need to move Shep. Shep, you got to move, my friend. Got to move over here. We're going to move him to the middle of the road as well. There we go. Get on over there, guy. All right, perfect. So, we'll also need to move these guys out of the way temporarily. So let's just move these closer to there. And we'll move this worker as well over to there. I think they are still connected to their workstations, I'm pretty sure. Yep, okay, cool. So, first thing we want to do, I want to expand this road here. It's going to come right through here, essentially. So we're going to basically just plow through right here. Going to get rid of all these. I'm also going to need to go get some more coral, because I'm actually out of dead fire coral blocks, so we'll have to go get some more of that. We're going to basically plow through here, and then we're going to level this entire area here to put a big building. So it's going to be an indoor archery range, actually, and it should have some pretty cool mechanics. So give me a minute here. I need to go gather some more coral. I need to basically clear out some of this area here, and we also got to move the jelly cats. So let's just move these guys real quick. And once this is done, once I have an area started here, I will be back, and yeah, we can start to build this building. Alright guys, so we've already moved in the new street right here, which connects up the sort of main road right here to the side road back here. So it's a new street going right by the apartment building, looking quite nice. We've also put down a lot of sea lanterns underneath the leaves to light this area up. And as you can see here, we have a big area dug out for our archery range. This is where this is going to go, right here. I'm a little bit nervous that, like, one of these clerics up here, this guy, this guy might, like, try and, like, path off this and take big damage when he falls down. So hopefully we can get this building up quite soon. But what I'm imagining for this archery range, I'm imagining we want to have 4 Fletchers inside. So basically, like, this will be the entrance right here. You walk in, you have 2 Fletchers on this side, 2 Fletchers on this side, and then somewhere around, like, probably around, like, here or so, I think, is probably where we want our actual range to start. So we'll have, like, different, like, booths you can enter, and then we'll have targets on this wall, which I think will be pretty cool. And I'm going to try and, like, make it so that, you know, like, this archery range will actually work. So you can, like, shoot a button and, like, that'll, you know, like, light up a lamp and also maybe do something else. And then if you get all of them in, like, 1 minute, which is the arrow despawn time, I'd like it to, like, shoot off a firework inside here or something like that. I think that'll be really cool. So that is the plan for the archery range. It'd be cool if we had, like, a second story as well for the archery range. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this building, and I'll be right back. I'm going to be honest, guys, this golem situation is getting kind of out of control. Like, in addition to the guy on top of the office building, we now have a guy that has climbed the scaffolding here around this archery range we're building. But anyways, yeah, we have made a little bit of progress here on the archery range. See, we got this big building up here. If I just walk around it, you can see what it's looking like. And we also have the top of it done. If I put down like a glass pane here, we can jump up here. This is what the top is looking like. So just got some polished andesite as well as some black stained glass, and that looks down into the polished diorite floor we got in the inside right there. So that's pretty cool. And just get on down here, grab this. So we still have a few more details to put on the outside, but let's talk a little bit about the inside and how we want this to go, because this is going to be sort of the next big thing we're doing in here. So I'm thinking Fletcher's tables, like right off the bat on the inside here, and then after about 4 blocks or so, this is where the actual range will start. And I'd like to have, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have 9 blocks across, so I'm thinking maybe 5 targets. So like we could do targets like that. And we also maybe want to have like a second story of targets. And right now I'm thinking maybe we could somehow implement like the dragon heads into this. So the dragon heads, if you guys don't know, are actually able to be activated and deactivated with the redstone signal. Let me go ahead and see if I have any over here. We might have to go and find some. But I think I have a few over here at least. Yeah, right here. So we got dragon heads. And if we get out some redstone, let's just throw some stuff on the ground here. If I get out some redstone like this, here we go. Like this, you can see normal dragon head doesn't really move or anything. But if it's powered, then the dragon head opens and closes its mouth, which I think is pretty cool. Like, it's a really cool little feature. And then if you take away the signal, the dragon head stops moving. So I think it could be cool if, like, in the archery range over there, we somehow like have a player shoot a button like down below the dragon head. So it'd be kind of like this, but with the wooden button. And then that would then start and then stop the dragon mouth, basically. And so you have to basically stop the dragons from like speaking, or stop the dragons from screeching. I think that could be really cool. So we'll try and implement these dragon heads into the archery range in some way. I'm thinking I'm probably going to need more than this, though. We only have 5 of these, so I'm thinking maybe like 10 would be good. So let me just go ahead and walk into the dragon's mouth, apparently. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and try and implement these into the archery range and build up the inside right now. Alright guys, so here we have it. The archery range is now complete. So here is the building and what that thing looks like. So pretty standard building. Got a nice little like design on the roof, I think. And yeah, if we make our way around here, you can see what it looks like on each side. We do have to put down some grass and some flowers around this to sort of set it back a little bit further. But for the most part, I think this building is looking somewhat decent. Looks pretty good, I think, as an archery range. So if we come on inside here, so we got this nice little pathway in here, and we got our 2 Fletchers in here. Decided not to go with any more Fletchers. We could have added like 2 other Fletchers just by putting down 2 more crafting, or 2 more fletching tables, but I think 2 is just enough, just good enough. We got some golems coming in here as well, but yeah, basically, this right here is the archery range. So this is actually a functional archery range. You can see we got the dragon heads up here. We do need 1 more on the side there, but we can get that from the end in a moment. If we go ahead and make our way up here, you can see we have like a little second story up here. We can also shoot from up here. And yeah, we also have a dispenser down here filled with fireworks. So basically, the way this works is if you can turn on all 10 lamps before the arrows despawn, then you can basically set off a firework. So this is actually a functional driving range. Let me just quickly show you the redstone here. We can try this out. So if I get on back here, you see we just have a torch on the back side of where the wooden button is. And so if I press this, see the torch goes off, and then when it unpresses, the torch comes back on. So yeah, that's how that works. And then this just goes up to a dust, which then powers the dragon head, I should say. That's why he's moving his mouth like that. And then basically we just hooked everything up here from the top and the bottom, and this all hooks up to an AND gate here. So basically it's a 10-way AND gate we have here, and this just leads down to the block right next to the dispenser, which has the fireworks in there. So that's basically how that works. So very straightforward, very easy to do. And so, with that, let's just go ahead and try this thing out. There we go. Okay, make sure we got everything else here. Yep. And of course, we do have like some hidden lighting underneath here and stuff. So yeah, that's good. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on back out. Just go up this way. This is the way out, basically, if you jump into this area. Although this area is normally not accessible. So let's just try this thing out. I want to quickly... We'll just fire this out of here. And also, I put in some arrows and some armor in here, just to add a little bit more of a realistic feel to the archery range, because, yeah, what's an archery range without bows and stuff, and arrows, so, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the middle slot here, and we'll just try this out. So we're going to try and hit all these buttons within 1 minute. So let's just try it out. So let's just shoot here, there we go. Shoot here. It's pretty straightforward. I don't really expect this to get a whole lot of use, but it's still kind of cool. You can do like a rapid fire. Obviously, there's no dragon head on that one, but there we go. There's 8. There's 9. 10 for 10. Firework. Apparently, apparently it didn't explode. What happened there? This is very strange, ladies and gentlemen. So check it out. So here I have all explosive fireworks, and I also have explosive fireworks in my hand right here. See the small black ball right there. If I let this go, though, you'll see no explosion, which is really weird. But there is an explosion that is actually happening. If I go ahead and like launch this here, you see I get damaged. There was the explosion right there. Yeah, it seems like sometimes it does damage, or every time it does damage, but only sometimes do we actually see the explosion. That is so weird. Maybe I need to relog. So guys, I've relogged and the issue still persists, so check this out. So we have the Murica missile right here, a bunch of white, red, and blue balls. So we have this, and yeah, as you can see, still disappears when it hits a block. And that's when it hits any block, not just glass blocks, apparently. But yeah, if I get out here, and it reaches the right height, you'll see then it explodes with the particles. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I checked my video settings and everything. Video settings are just fine. So you got all particles here. Just make sure that's on like that. But yeah, it just seems like the particles from fireworks don't render if the firework doesn't explode lower than the block it hits, which is kind of unfortunate. But I'm going to keep these in here. I thought it would work to like put carpet here, and we could have like the particles at ground level, but that doesn't really work, as you can see. So yeah, that doesn't really work for some reason. Very weird stuff. Very weird stuff. I'm not exactly sure what is happening there, but anyways, yeah, that's what's going on there. So we'll just leave that like that. Hopefully this will be fixed in a future update or something. But anyways, we'll put this back here, and we need one more dragon head, so let's put that up there, and then we should be done. Alright guys, so we now have our archery range complete. Looks like this. You can see we added the dragon head up there, and we also got a bunch of end rods in there just to add a little bit of lighting to this area, and also makes it look a little bit more well put together, I guess. So that's pretty cool. And of course, once you shoot the arrow here, the dragon head stops, and yeah, if you do that for all 10 of these, and stop all 10 dragon heads from screeching, then the firework shoots out. So I think it's a pretty cool little mechanic, little working archery range inside of Con Corp here. And of course, we also have both Fletchers here, which we're able to trade with for all of our archery needs, and also for some special arrows and things. So this is pretty cool. I'm really digging it. I'm really digging it. So with this building now complete, guys, I think we are now ready to move on to the shopping area, or more accurately, the farmer's market. So I had a bunch of you guys suggest like a farmer's market type thing for the farmers, for the butchers, and for the shepherds last time. I must have had several dozen comments saying, make a farmer's market, make a farmer's market. And so that's exactly what we're going to make right here. We're going to make a little farmer's market shop. It's going to be sort of like a open air shop with the farmers working sort of inside. So this will be like the inside of the shop here. And so we're going to probably have 2 farmers working in this shop. And then we'll have probably 2 farmers elsewhere eventually. So that should work out nicely. So let me go ahead and get started on this farmer's market / farmer's shop, and I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there we have it. We got ourselves a little bit of a farmer's market right here at Con Corp. So this is right outside of the plaza area, basically. So we just basically added a little bit of land back here. And yeah, we made a nice little hut with a hay bale roof, basically, because they're farmers, right? So they have a lot of extra wheat and such. So I think that is pretty appropriate for the farmer. Inside of the actual shop, we got some andesite, we got some cobblestone, we got some coarse dirt, we got some signs here that says, "Welcome to the farmer's market, items in stock, golden carrots, suspicious stew, Con Corp cakes, bread," and they also buy the following items for emeralds, carrots, melons, potatoes, and pumpkins. And we just have some item frames here with some carrots and some suspicious stews. Yeah, you can see we have some lighting up here in the form of a sea lantern, we got some lamps around the area, and yeah, we also have a door in the back here, so this is sort of like the back entrance right here. So pretty nice. We also sort of framed it in with some bricks and stuff, and like a brick wall back here, so villagers can go in and out in the back here. And I'm thinking here and here, that is where we're going to put our workstations. So let's just get over here. We got to move the golden harvester over. So let's just grab this, put down a composter over here. Bada boom. Hopefully he will spot this. Let's just see if he makes his way over. Looks like he's heading this way. Talking to some people on the way over to his new workstation. Here he comes. And should be able to jump over that, no problem. Yep. Yeah, so he can just easily jump in. And there he is, in the shop. That's awesome. Hello, good sir. May I buy some carrots, please? Thank you so much. Okay, that works. So, perfect. We need one more now. So let's actually grab another composter. Bada boom. There we go. So we're going to have 2 farmers in this area. And we actually need another farmer. So we're going to throw some carrots at some guys here, see if we can get another farmer in this area. And while we're doing that, I think we go ahead and make basically the same shop here. Like this same style of shop, the open air. Oh yeah, we also have these trap doors here, which are kind of cool. And also this way is open so that he can get to his bed or whatever over here. But I think, yeah, we make the exact same shop for the Shepard, except maybe we use some different materials. So like maybe, for instance, we use granite on the floor instead of andesite and cobblestone. Or maybe we use, instead of hay bales on the roof, maybe we can use wool because it's going to be a Shepard shop. I think that would work quite nicely. So we'll build probably the Shepard shop right here, right next to the farmer's market. So let's go ahead and get that done, and also get another farmer in here so that we can have 2 farmers selling stuff at this farmer's market. All right, guys. So we got ourselves a new farmer over here. So this is the new farmer right here, this plains farmer. So yeah, this is the trades that this guy offers right here. So pretty nice, pretty nice. And yeah, in addition to that new farmer, we also now have a new Shepard in the Shepard shop. So that is pretty cool. So we got in the Shepard shop, it's basically the same design as the farmer's market, but instead of like stone on the bottom, it's granite, and instead of hay bales, we have wool up on top. So everything else besides that is pretty much the same, I guess, except for the fences, which are dark oak instead of spruce, and the slabs, which are birch instead of jungle. So yeah, there you go. So that is the Shepard shop right there. And also in the back, we have, instead of bricks, we have stone bricks. So stone brick wall and stone brick stairs in the back instead of just the regular bricks. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad we have this sort of like back entrance too. It's kind of a neat thing. They kind of go back and forth through the door and everything. Or they can just come in the side like this guy is doing right here. But yeah, that is the farmer's shop and the Shepard shop, and also the archery range done. And yeah, we're going to add on more in this area here. We need a butcher's shop. Probably we'll have the butcher's shop like right here in this section. And then maybe we extend this down this way. Like we'll have a road extend down this way. We can have like an additional couple of farmers and shepherds and maybe another butcher's thing over on this side. Could be kind of cool. So yeah, that'll have to wait until next time, guys. I think we made a lot of progress today, though. 3 new buildings here going up at Con Corp. So very excited about that. And if you enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like. Let's see what this gives us. This gives us Gives us weakness. Okay. That's what that guy's suspicious stew is. Interesting. So, anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.